from Venice, Italy. So today is day 31 of my trip and I'm lost. Venice is the most confusing place I've ever been in. So I was trying to find where I was meeting for a walking tour and it was like unfortunately not at like St. Marco's, which is like the big plaza that's easy to get to. It's like this random place and the water bus that went there wasn't coming for a while, so I just hopped on another one. I was like, oh, this doesn't look like it drops it off that far. Oh, but it was. And I just kind of walked in the general direction and somehow ended up somewhere totally different. So yeah, I kind of accepted the fact that I was like gonna miss it like 10 minutes ago because it's like a little after 11. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna miss it. But there is a 2 o'clock, so I'm gonna try to make that. Kind of gonna try to find my way over that way to see if I can then remember how to get back there later. Since I missed the walking tour, I'm gonna see about finding some food, but I'm first gonna see about heading to like the main canal because this place is just so confusing. Beautiful, but very, very confusing. And also, one of the screws popped out of my camera yet again, so I have to be super, super, super careful of opening and closing the screen, which sucks. This sucks so much, and you know, dropped on cobblestone with little cracks, and I tried looking for it, but it's so tiny. I just couldn't see it. So I'm probably gonna have to stop at a camera shop yet again. I literally hate this so much. It's been like a week since I got it repaired. So this sucks. But yeah, so gonna head to like the main canal and then find some food and then see about doing the 2 o'clock tour. Like I'm lost, but I kind of don't care. It's just so pretty. Well, I'm pretty sure I have found the famous bridge that crosses over Venice. I think why it's such a tourist area over here. Okay, so it's not the bridge that I was thinking of. That actually is by the main square, but it's still a pretty cool bridge. I think this is called the Rialto Bridge, and I think this is the Grand Canal right here. And there's like all these shops and stuff on it. And the other side of the bridge. And up on the other side of the bridge, which definitely shows a little bit more of Venice, the beautiful canal. This is where I decided to stop for lunch. I know it's like a touristy restaurant, but it's right on the Grand Canal by the Rialto Bridge. It's really nice watching all the boats go by. And honestly, my meal wasn't that bad. Like I heard that the food in Venice isn't great, but it was actually pretty good. I had gnocchi with meat sauce, so pretty simple. Okay, my bad. So this is the famous bridge. It just looked different being on top of it. Like I didn't realize there were like shops and things. I do agree though, it does look much better not on the bridge. It's the Rialto Bridge. For some reason, you know, I thought there was another big bridge, but it lists on the map, it shows that's the only bridge that crosses the Grand Canal, so I guess that's the only bridge, but there it is right over there. Wow, it's a very old looking church. Venice is just so stunning, guys. Like, I can't get over how beautiful this place is. And this has also made me realize how much like I miss like being by the water in the ocean. Like after this, like I don't think I could, yeah, I don't go to the beach that often. I need to go more, and this shows me I need to go more because being by the water, it's like, it's therapeutic. And so I don't think I could now ever live when it's not by water because I just, the wind and the seawater, and I love it so. Oh, now this is a good view of the Rialto Bridge. Yes, from the back. Just like, look at all these buildings there. So old, and it's amazing how old the city of Venice is and beautiful. Those little alleyways. You can find a million different ways to get someplace. Wow, this building's balconies are beautiful and look so old. Centuries old. You know, I have heard that the city of Venice is sinking. And honestly, it's surprising it hasn't really sunk before because this place has been around for thousands of years and it's still kicking. Like you walk around and this place is so old. I haven't been to a place that's felt this old yet because the Mediterranean was settled before Northern Europe was. Okay, I think I'm gonna head back, get some gelato and just relax for a bit. So after only walking around for about 3 hours, I think I can safely say Venice is the most beautiful place I've ever been to in my life. It is so absolutely stunning, just the buildings and the balconies and with the sea right there. And it's amazing weather right now. It's not too hot. When you're in the shade, it does get a little chilly from the wind, but just walking, it feels wonderful. It's so beautiful. I love it so much. So got some gelato, and there is this flavor that I've seen in a lot of gelato places. It's like sour cherry. I never tried it, and it's really, really, really good. Got sour cherry, mint, and like fresh milk and cream. And the sour cherry, which is ama something, is really good. Like I'm really sad I didn't try it before, but now I know better that it's a great flavor of gelato. Nothing better than gelato in Venice. I hate so much that everywhere in Europe you have to pay to use the toilet. Sucks so much. Sometimes it's just like 50 cents, which I'm like fine, but then this one, 150. I have to go to the bathroom like 3 times. It's like $5 right there. That's a gelato. I'm going to get on a water bus. I'm gonna buy a water bus pass. Go over to the island that's right across from the San Marco square. Those have really nice views and have this beautiful white church. And then at 4:05 I have a time to get into the church. So I'm gonna go there at that time. So that's the plan today. Just be a nice day. It's totally fine. Like I'm cool just walking around. I just prefer doing a walking tour during my first day than like my second or last. Got a seat up front. You can see everything. Like, look at this view. So freaking pretty. Like, I can't get it over how beautiful Venice is. A famous area, the square, and I know from all the pictures. I remember a picture of my mom standing in front of here from when she went on a trip to Europe. She came to Europe for a few weeks, and there's a picture of her like standing right in front of this area right here. And now I am here. I decided not to go over to the island before because I just wasn't sure if I'd have enough time because the water bus is slow. Beautiful, but slow. It's like almost 3 right now and my thing's at 4, so I figured I'll just walk around the square anyways and take pictures. There it is. Trademark of Venice. Wow, so Doge's Palace was first built in the 9th century. The 9th century! It was rebuilt in the 12th, 14th, and 15th century. So that means this building here is over 1,000 years old, which means Venice is over 1,000 years old. I'm standing in not centuries, in a millennia old city. I'm sitting in a city that's thousands of years old. That is insane. Especially coming from America when our oldest city is like 300 years old. So this square over here is Piazzetta de Leoncini, which takes its name from these two small red marble lions right here. And this is part of St. Mark's Basilica right here. And I found the famous indoor bridge, the only one in the city. It's over there. So used to have prisoners come in. I'm gonna go to that other bridge to get a closer view. So this over here is called the Bridge of Sighs because prisoners were walked across it from the jail to where from like where they were sentenced to jail or to their execution, something like that. But that's where prisoners, and so they sighed because it was their last view of the Venice canals and of Venice. I seriously love just wandering the streets of Venice. It's so cool. I had all these things on my list of what I wanted to do in Venice, but other than St. Mark's Basilica, like, I don't know if I'm actually gonna do any of it. Like, I'm just enjoying the beautiful scenery Venice has to offer. I don't really want to go in a museum. You know, I might tomorrow take the day trip out to Luongo. Maybe. See if I'm doing that. We'll see. It's just beautiful weather. And you can hear the wind is coming because I'm coming back up to the Grand Canal. And from the other side, have an even better view of the Bridge of Sighs. The gondola's going under. That's what I want to do. Really is a long line to get in. Now let's skip the line. Okay, I just got into the Basilica. Totally worth paying the like $3, €2 a line to skip the 40-minute wait. Look at the view of St. Mark's Square from the top of St. Mark's Basilica. Quite a view. I didn't even notice that clock before. It's a cool clock, astrological signs on it, and the trademark of Venice. Beautiful. Another view from the balcony, this side of the Doge's Palace, the Mint, and of the Grand Canal. So just finished walking around inside of St. Mark's Basilica. Went up on the balcony, surprise, surprise. You weren't supposed to take pictures or video in the church, but I saw so many people doing it. Like, I was like, if so many people are doing it, I'm gonna do it. Like, so many people were doing it. They were barely like saying anything to anyone. So I took a few pictures and videoed a little bit. Luckily though, there was a free bathroom in there that I used, because I would have had to pay another €150 if I had. So I am really tired. I need to go take a nap. And then I'm gonna come back out for dinner and walk around at night once that's crowded. So I'm gonna go take the water bus to get back. Oh, this is a really cute area over here. Super cute. Oh, I remember this is the area I passed by this morning when I was trying to book it over to the walking tour and ended up going like, not quite the wrong way, but definitely like not as the direction I wanted. I went more up than going like diagonal. Just so easy to get lost in these streets. And heading back on the water bus back to my Airbnb. But now this isn't even the Grand Canal, this is just the ocean out here. I'm staying in, it's like not touristy because there's like literally no one around. Both when I was walking in the morning, when I came last night, and now at around like 5:30, which is when like most people I think like get off for work. So it's quite crazy how deserted this area. But honestly, it's nice having a break from all the tons of tourists. I got knocked around so like a few times. I got pushed too hard by two guys like trying to get through the crowd. I was like, Jesus Christ, like don't push it all that hard just to get through. So it's nice coming and being a little bit away from all the crowds and tourists. So I just finished taking my siesta, which is actually like super common here in Venice because a lot of places actually close from like 2 to 6. A lot of people go nap in the afternoon. I'm just a little bit later than most. So going to head to the supermarket and get some deodorant since it ran out. And then going to get on a vaporetto. I think that's how you say it, a vaporetto. Gonna go over a little bit more in the main town. Go get some dinner at one of the restaurants I heard was good. Oh, and also, I made a temporary fix on my camera because I really don't want to see about going to Venice to get it fixed. I feel like it'd be a nightmare. I just put tape on it. I had medical tape from my first aid kit and it seems to be holding up well. Really the only thing I can't do with the medical tape is like flip the screen back so I can like, you know, take a shot like looking down with the screen up. Like I can still flip it up for vlogs and flip it back down when I'm not vlogging, so like that's totally fine and it seems to be holding up pretty well. So we'll see if it holds up for the rest of the trip. Let's hope. And there is the Rialto Bridge. That's nice. Oh. First try and I found it. Excellent. Okay, so I got some Prosecco, which is like Italian sparkling wine. It's really good, I've had it before. And I got like a shrimp pasta. Take off all the little things. It's like a European thing to like leave. It seems like all parts of the shrimp on. Took a while, but I got it. So now I'm going to try a bite. It's fresh. I saw them making it. I think that's why this place was recommended.
You got one.
You need one.
Like a chef. It's really
good. Very fresh. You can tell how fresh the seafood is. So just finished eating. It was a pretty good dinner. But the more important thing was it was very cheap for Venice. For pasta dish with shrimp, prosecco, wine, and the little cookie. It was $14.50. That's super cheap in Venice. Because you know I had heard that food in Venice wasn't the best, and that wasn't the best meal I've ever had, but it was good. I wasn't like, this is bleh. So I might save this cookie for later. See if I can eat some more gelato. How can you not be in Venice and just eat lots and lots of gelato? I don't know, like, if you can come to Venice and not eat gelato at least once a day, then power to you, but you're missing out on life. Like I know that not that many locals live here because of tourists, like the rates of tourists being here made the prices go up so much. Not many people actually live here, but it's like deserted. And like you would think it would make me like nervous, like walking when it's deserted here. But well, I'm a little bit nervous. It's not like I feel like I'm gonna get mugged or something. Let's hope I don't speak too soon on that, but, and alright, I'm back to the main square anyway, so all good. Well, I just got my gelato and give it this cute little cookie in it. They didn't actually have the sour cherry one, but it's okay because I got 2 different flavors and she actually let me try it, which a lot of the time they won't at gelato places. So I got panna cotta, which is basically like creme brulee, super sweet, very good, and walnut and fig. The walnut and fig. And that was some achievement there, holding this, doing that. That's the only one time you guys are gonna get me doing that. So I'm gonna head back on the water taxi now. Call it a slow night to do the walking tour tomorrow, which I'm kind of a little bit worried about because I made a reservation for the 11 o'clock and then it said it was canceled. And it might be because I didn't show up at the one today, but that wasn't my fault. I tried to be there. I got lost. So I'm just gonna show up at 11 anyways. Hope that either they'll be nice and let me come, or just one person won't show up, like that happened to me yesterday. Because it's sold out. I can just like feign ignorance, like, what? No, I saw that confirmation email. So we'll see. So yeah, it's about, I think, a little after 10 right now. Hopefully the water buses still run semi-frequently and I won't have to be waiting half an hour for one. Another view of the bridge from this side though.